Hey everybody, this is the Beware reading for your sign for this month. I'll do 3 spreads. What you need to be aware of this month spread, the advice spread, and the next good thing that will happen to you this month that will at least put a smile on your face spread. Please like, share, and subscribe. Let's begin. Hi Taurus, this is the first out of 3 spreads, the Beware spread. We have the 7 of Cups clarified by the King of Cups. We have the 3 of Wands clarified by the Ace of Cups. We also have the 5 of Pentacles clarified by the 10 of Swords. And we have the 2 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Yeah, you've got this King of Cups. And if this is somebody new entering your life at some point in August, what you need to be aware of is that they've got other options, and unfortunately, or perhaps fortunately for you, they're not going to be moving forward with you. They're going to be moving forward with somebody else, and as a result of that, you'll be brokenhearted. You'll feel miserable. You'll feel left out in the cold because they're going to end it with you. That's pretty much what this spread is all about, Taurus, unfortunately, or fortunately, because rejection is God's protection, as we all know, right? So the 7 of Cups, the first card that came out is clarified by the King of Cups. The 7 of Cups, in this case, I think is a card of a multiple choice for this King of Cups. The 2 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck all the way to your right, that's the same story right there, exactly like the 7 of Cups. This person has got somebody else, and they're choosing between you and them. Right, then we have the 3 of Wands clarified by the Ace of Cups. This is them making up their mind. This is them making a decision, a final decision to pursue somebody else. The Ace of Cups clarifying the 3 of Wands. This is a love offer, but unfortunately I don't think it's going to be directed at you. It's going to be directed at somebody else, because the last card that came out is the 5 of Pentacles, and it's clarified by the 10 of Swords, and that's the way you're going to be feeling, right? The 5 of Pentacles is a card of feeling left out in the cold, feeling miserable, and the 10 of Swords is a card of an ending, right? So, and in this case, it translates into the end of your connection between you and this King of Cups because they chose somebody else. Yeah, so that's what you should be aware of, Taurus. It's a very straightforward reading. But let's take a look at the advice spread, just in case there is more details there. Here's the advice for you, Taurus. This is from your perspective. This is what you need to do, or at least take into consideration. We have the 2 of Wands. We have the 9 of Wands clarified by the 7 of Swords. We have the 6 of Swords, and we also have the Hangman on the bottom of the deck. So yeah, pretty much as I was saying, as I was suspecting, if this person kind of disappears every once in a while, or they just disappear, if they ghost you, right? If they put this on pause, if you don't hear from them for a while, that's because they are spending time with another person. Yep. That is because they're choosing between you and them. They're splitting their time between you and them. Right? The Hangman on the bottom of the deck. This is a card of stagnation, I think, happening. Right? This is also a card of an epiphany. So perhaps you will have an epiphany about what's going on. Why this person is MIA all the time. Or randomly, right? The 2 of Wands, the first card that came out, I think this card belongs to that King of Cups from the previous spread, because they're choosing between you and them, and they could be splitting their time between you and them. And the 9 of Wands clarified by the 7 of Swords with the 6 of Swords. I think that's what you need to do if you're listening to this. Yeah, the 6 of Swords is you moving on. You know, if you can avoid this, then hopefully you can avoid it and just, you know, don't even bother with that King of Cups, because the 9 of Wands in the middle is a card of a wounded warrior. I think that would be you, because of the 7 of Swords clarifying it. The 7 of Swords is a card of a cheater. It's a card of a deception. It's a card of somebody who runs away. It's a card of somebody who sneaks around. And I think that's the King of Cups we saw in the previous spread, right? So again, with the 6 of Swords, if you can still avoid it, just move on. Don't even bother with that person. Alright, so we're moving on to spread number 3. Spread number 3 is the next good thing that'll happen to you in the near future. Alright, Taurus, here's spread number 3. This is the next good thing that'll happen to you that will at least put a smile on your face. But I think it's going to be more than just a smile, Taurus. Anyway, we've got the 6 of Swords clarified by the Tower. We have the Star clarified by the 9 of Cups. We have the 10 of Pentacles clarified by the Empress. And we also have the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, or a Libra, or another Taurus, or any zodiac sign. The first card that came out, the Six of Swords, and is clarified by the Tower. It kind of reminds me of the situation we saw in the previous two spreads, right? Even though this is a different deck. So this is you hopefully avoiding that disaster, the Tower, right? The Six of Swords is a card of moving on. I think we saw the Six of Swords in the previous spread, right? This is you moving away from that person, or moving on, or avoiding it altogether. And look what happened next. What happens next? Look at that. There's two wish come true cards in the tarot deck, and both of them are on the table, and one is clarifying the other. The Star and the Nine of Cups. The Star is the personal Aquarius card, by the way. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, but both of those two cards are wish granted cards. Yes. So you're definitely getting your wish granted. If your wish was a commitment and a family, then that wish is definitely being granted, because the next card that came out is the Ten of Pentacles, and it's clarified by the Empress. The Empress is one of your cards, Taurus, by the way. But if we want to stay general, the Empress could also be a Libra. But if we want to stay general, then the Empress is a card of somebody who is married, right, or in a commitment relationship. This is a card of a future wife or a future significant other figure. It's also a card of somebody who is expecting a baby, right? But the Empress is one of the most positive cards in the deck. It's abundance in its purest form, and the Ten of Pentacles that the Empress is clarifying is a card of a marriage or commitment, solid marriage and commitment. This is when people buy real estate together, they grow old together, have children together, and all that good stuff. The Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck is the start of a new cycle for you. A very fortunate new cycle. The word fortune is there for a reason. So this is like a change of fortune for you, right? You're leaving that person, or you're not even getting involved with that person in the previous two spreads. Instead, you will still have your wish granted, and instead you'll still feel abundant, and instead you'll still find commitment or even marriage at some point in the future. Wow, this is big, Taurus. This is big. We've got three major arcana cards on the table: the Star, the Empress, the Wheel of Fortune. These are amazing major arcana cards by themselves, and especially together. And don't forget about that Ten of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. This is amazing. Alright, Taurus, so yeah. Like I said, I think it will put more than a smile on your face. This looks good. Alright, so yeah, that's what I have for you, Taurus, for this reading for this month. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Taurus, have an amazing August. And there you have it. I hope my readings resonated with you, and if they did, I hope they make your lives better in one way or the other. Please share and subscribe and hit the bell to get notified. Thank you for watching.